Hey everybody, Larry Lawton here. I got a great video for you today. I am going to be critiquing MrBEAST and his crew surviving 50 hours in maximum security prison. Before I get started, check us out on YouTube, check us out on member programs on Patreon, everywhere else. Check my book out, Gangster Redemption. That's the real deal in prison. And you can learn a lot about real prison and stuff like that. Alright, so let me tell you what happened. I got a lot of people ask me, they go, hey Larry, did you hear MrBEAST? He puts out a video on surviving 50 hours in maximum security prison. Obviously, MrBEAST is not going to a real prison. A matter of fact, I often wondered what prison this was when I did look at it. Because I did a piece for The Daily Show in a prison that was actually in Montana, and it was an abandoned prison. They didn't even use the prison. So I don't know what this one was. It was an actual prison, totally built and everything else, and it wasn't used. So we're gonna go over this whole thing.
Get in here, Chad's against the wall.
There against the wall. I'm just gonna do what he says.
I am officially locked in prison with Nolan. How's it going? Not good. Basically, me, Nolan, and all my other friends agreed to spend 50 hours in prison.
Okay, they agreed to spend 50 hours in prison. Obviously, they're not going through the whole process of getting in there, which is the actual search. Strip naked, turn around, spread your ass, lift your nuts, open your mouth, really do the fucking shit the right way, and they didn't do that. I did notice, now, this prison is a real prison, obviously, and now I want you to notice the size of the cells. That's how big and small they are, if you want to call it that. That's a small, and there is 2 people sometimes to a cell, even in these kind of prisons. And it's crazy because what you do notice is MrBEAST actually talks to his friends through the vent. And he's saying, hey, and that's kind of cool. And it's actual true. You see that cell you're looking at right now? I used to count those cinder blocks on all of them. And I know everything, understanding each one of those cinder blocks are 18 inches. And you'd know exact lengths. But also you'd know how many blocks. You'd mark a block with a corner. You'd do so many different things to try to make a game for yourself to survive prison. Obviously, in 50 hours, you don't have to do that. Let's keep going.
Just so we're clear, we are going to be treated exactly like inmates, okay? We're going to be eating real prison food. We're going to have to mop and clean the prison and all around subjected to the mental warfare that is being a prisoner. I hope you guys are ready.
Well, I like what he first says. We're going to be treated exactly like the way they were. No, you're not, MrBEAST. No, you're not. You are not treated exactly like you are in prison. There's no way you could be. First of all, they wouldn't be treating you. You wouldn't be able to go up to the windows. You wouldn't be able to do shit like this. Obviously, you're in jumpsuits too. Prisons don't have jumpsuits. The only people who have jumpsuits is when you're in the hole. You're in solitary confinement. Or they call it the SHU, Special Housing Unit. It's called the box. There's a lot of different names. So, on this case, you're in jumpsuits. So that either tells me you're in a county jail or you're in the solitary confinement. But you're not in the regular population when you have jumpsuits on. That's not how it works.
First thoughts on my brand new bed? It's very uncomfortable. These sheets oddly feel like, hey, get your foot off my bed.
I love what he said, and he's laughing. He goes, oh, this mattress is not comfortable. No shit. It's just thick. You'll feel everything. And you know, the guy putting his foot up there kind of had me laughing. Because you know, you'd lay in your bed, you feel the bed kind of move a hair because you can feel it a little bit, even though it's concrete against the wall. Of course, your cellie below you is jacking off or doing whatever. I mean, that's just prison. So these guys, I don't know, and especially at their age.
I would like to discuss the toilets. What are your thoughts on them?
I'm not gonna lie, mine has like a yellow tint to it.
That's what I was about to ask. Now that we've established the toilets are disgusting, let's all taste test the fountain. Ugh. There was something in it.
Look at all that stuff.
And he's right. Those fountains suck. The water sucks. It'd be, and we used to drink it. You drink it. Trust me. When you need to do something, you got to do what you got to do. But the sink setup and the yellow stuff is actually the way it's done. I mean, to really do it, I would have made a fire in there, and I could have showed them how to boil water and everything else in there in that thing when you get your tray. Now again, these guys are not in the hole. They're supposed to be in a maximum security prison, which means you only go in there at night, then you go to work and you do a whole bunch of other things. Let's see if they're really being subjected to the exact same way.
I'm just not gonna drink water. I'll just die.
I'm just gonna not drink water. Believe me, we've said that.
Mate.
Weddle. Doyon?
What kind of last name is that?
Okay, you see them fucking with these guards. First of all, the guards are asking them their number, and these guards ain't taking shit. Those guards will open that door and beat your fucking ass. You talk to them like that, that ain't a joke. So far, what I'm seeing, none of these guys should go to prison. because it wouldn't fare well.
My last name?
Yes.
Imagine Dragon.
I'm gonna back up.
Imagine Dragon D's nuts on your face.
Let me explain something. If that, I mean, the beating he would get would fucking blow you away.
I'll be back for you guys.
Hey, it's him. I'm not doing it.
I'm not scared. Come get us. Get him too.
Oh, you're not scared. I love that. Trust me, Nolan, you're scared.
Get in your bunk.
About to spend the night in prison. It feels like I took a blanket and just laid it in the middle of the road. This is gonna suck.
It's currently 3 a.m. and in prison, the guards do roll call in the middle of the night to make sure no prisoners escaped.
Roll call.
All right, let me get this right. They have counts 5 times a day, everybody. 5 times a day they have counts. But they don't wake you up in the middle of the night and ask you your name or anything like that, or come on with an alarm. They don't do that. There's only one official count that goes to Washington, D.C. or the Bureau of Prisons, and that's the 4 p.m. stand-up count on your feet. Other than that, you're counted where you're at, you're counted on the yard, you're counted in your cell. At night, they do a count. I know they do one at 9, and they do one at 4 in the afternoon, and 9 at night. So I think we had 6 counts.
I'll see you guys in the morning.
Wake up, ladies. 5 minutes. Get out of bed, dress, ready to go.
That is right, but they open the cells and get it going. They don't first say get up and do that. They just walk around and you have to be out and go for breakfast or whatever else it is. Obviously here they're not doing that.
These things are constricting.
Over here, face the wall.
Now I don't know why they're shackled. That's another thing. It's not making sense in a regular prison. Unless you're, again, in the hole in solitary, you're cuffed up at all times no matter what. Whenever you leave that cell, whenever that cell door is open, you have to be cuffed up. Now, in the regular population, this is not happening, so it is funny. But you know what they said too here is pretty cool? They had a shitty night's sleep. Trust me, for the first... People often ask how long does it take to get used to prison. How about a year or 2? And you're looking at me, what do you mean? Yes, a year or 2 before you're totally comfortable. You're in realization of everything that's happened to you before you settle in. It's not a day, it's not a week, it's not even a month. It's a while. It's a while to get comfortable, to know the routines, know the people, know the system, and come to grips with what happened to you. And that's most everybody.
Okay. Oh, is this the kitchen? What's that?
See, going through the kitchen in handcuffs and shackles won't happen.
Meal.
Not bad. I give the meal a 4 out of 10. Raise your hand if you're glad you're at least not in your
See,
cell.
now he's out of handcuffs. He was in handcuffs to get the food, out of handcuffs now. I like it, MrBEAST. I don't know, I guess they rented this prison. I'd like to know which one. I really do believe it's the one in Montana. I don't know that to be true. I'm sure there's other ones that are probably used for movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night, and this wasn't worth waking up for.
That's true.
Shower time.
Woo! Woo! Why does he have latex gloves on?
For the cavity search.
I've never taken a prison shower before.
Towel, underwear, shirt, and soap. You have 10 minutes.
Oh.
Okay, now they're giving them 10 minutes. They wouldn't do that. They just open the thing. They wouldn't shackle you to the shower again or into the shower again unless you're in the hole. What happens in the box is you get pulled out and you get taken to the shower and then they uncuff you in the shower and then they cuff you when you get out. And I've been stuck in there a long time when the whole prison's on, you know, something happens, they all gotta run. So I've done that. Obviously, I like this part because
So they're letting us take showers now.
they don't give them
really seems
hot
like
water.
torture to me.
He thinks that's torture. Try doing it when they only give you boiling water. You can't take a shower. That's torture. So the cold shower, when your dick shrivels up and you don't give a shit and you're just getting clean, that's okay, because that's a shower, and we need one. Now, he's a ball breaker.
Brush teeth.
What kind of sorry excuse
We're
of a
having too
toothbrush
many
is this?
stabbings with toothbrushes.
Stabbings? What kind of prison is this? How am I supposed to brush my teeth? I'm gonna get a cavity.
Lucky you could brush your teeth.
Shower, inmate out of shower.
It's on your finger.
This is a toothbrush. Look at this thing.
Oh, really?
What is this?
Oh, I dropped the soap. That wasn't on purpose.
To MrBEAST dropped the soap, that was funny. And again, it's not like that. I think I went over that question on TikTok or wherever it was. If you haven't seen my TikTok, check that out.
Fellow inmates, we have officially survived 10
hours and they're counting down. Think of that.
We were all just taking naps and relaxing peacefully in our cells, and then this happened.
Rec time.
See, this is totally more like a hole because they're coming saying rec time, coming saying Well, chow time, they bring the chow to you. They bring it through you and they feed you through the slot in the door. So, and these got the old bars on the doors. You do see that, but not like, mostly it's the doors.
Does everyone here know how to play poker?
Yeah.
Yes. You guys want to wager something on a game?
Okay, now they're sitting to play cards in the rec room. Let me tell you the card games that are played most. Spades and pinochle are the two most card games played. They have poker games on most yards with actual stamps or soups or whatever. And that does happen.
Hey, we got a little bit of a plumbing issue over here.
Darren, what did you do?
You made us do it, man.
Okay, that's called flooding your cell. It's done a lot. People put a roll of toilet paper and keep flushing that button on that suction thing, and the water keeps coming and coming and coming, and then you flood the cell. That does happen, and it does happen a lot. And that water will go down the tier, and oh my God, it'll be a wreck, the whole place. So it is normal.
I want this floor to be eaten off by the time we're done.
You can't even mop because you're in shackles. That looks horrible.
See, that wouldn't happen either. They're not mopping in shackles and cuffs. They have orderlies that do that, and those guys are, they get out and they clean and they this, and they're the ones who run the dope back and forth, or run actual drugs, or run something back and forth to sell to sell.
Nolan and I woke up to learn that we're on kitchen duty, which means we had to make food.
Okay, they're on kitchen duty. Did you see all that stuff that was in there? Made, Hellman's made, it ain't happening. All comes in big vats. And look what he did. The kid steals a knife. That wasn't a knife, it was a plastic fucking thing. You're gonna, break that off in his ass. What the fuck's he gonna do with that? And if you look at this, it's all done with real stuff. That's another thing they don't have. They get the worst of the worst food. So far, being treated exactly like is not the case, MrBEAST.
Is that the cellmates?
Jimmy, you cooked?
Yeah, that's pretty good. We have tons of beans. Everyone here is getting lots of beans. Wait, how many beans are you putting?
Actually, they give you a lot of beans when you're in prison. They do that. I got sick of beans and rice and beans.
At this point, we were so bored that we started gambling our brownies.
I already got 9 pairs.
I got 7, 8, 9. Oh, give me a 10 and I got it straight.
That happens all the time, even in county jails. People gamble their tray of food. So that is common. And it's not just out of boredom, it's just people want to start controlling stuff, trying to win stuff, having a purpose in life. And I get it. It's all pretty normal, guys. I liked when they just showed them running in the prison, because that's when it gets bored. That's when you fucking start bouncing off walls and you can't go anywhere. But we used to do workout routines in that and off the bed, used to do, stuff like that, lifting, a lot of different kind of exercises, body exercise.
All right, we're doing cell checks.
What does the cell check mean?
We are searching your bunks to find any contraband. So anything we find will be a write-up and possibly solitary depending on what it is.
We've only been here for 20 hours. What's the worst they could possibly have in their cells?
What is that? Nolan's got a knife.
All right, that's no one's knife. First of all, they would. That's called shakedowns. That's what they call. And they would go into your cell and rip it the fuck apart and take anything that's contraband. Now, even though it's not contraband, right, to get you in trouble, it's contraband. They don't sell it on a commissary. Excess of stamps. A lot of things and they'll fuck excess clothes. 2 pair of sneakers when you're only allowed 1. That's contraband, and they'll take it. And they'll fuck with you too. They will fuck with you.
I think you should search his butt.
No, not my butt.
I like MrBEAST says, I think you should search Nolan's butt. It's so funny because if they think you have something in your butt, put you in what they call a dry cell. You will actually be put into a cell and have to defecate 2 times before they let you out, and there's no water. It's a bucket, and they will search it, and anything in your system. This way, if you get something from visiting and eat it and try to shit it out, you're gonna get caught. It's called a dry cell.
He's going to solitary.
This kid would be bouncing off all walls in real solitary.
Well behaved, you get to go outside.
Now we get some time outside.
Oh, rec time!
There's an outdoor basketball court, but it's raining. Lovely.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to play basketball?
This is definitely a county jail, and it's not the prison I'm in. It's totally a county jail or some sort like that. You didn't see the guards play with the inmates. Unless it was a special occasion, you didn't see that.
I mean, is it necessary to leave the mattress flipped on its side?
Yes, MrBEAST.
Prison is to make you feel like an animal.
MrBEAST, you got that right. The objective of prison is to make you feel like an animal. Sad as that is, it is true. And it will drive you fucking crazy. And when they rip your cell apart, man, you are just like, oh, fuck. When you get used to it, it's like, come on. You hope the guard that does your cell knows you a little bit and doesn't want to fuck with you as much and gives you somewhat of a break. I don't mean just they're gonna rip it up, but not as bad.
I could steal his pillow. I get 2 pillows. You hear that? It's silence.
MrBEAST is right. He's alone. He got his cell. He's out. You got his both. You would actually put both mattresses up, both pillows, do everything you want. Absolutely.
It's so nice having Nolan gone. I take it back.
Meanwhile, Weddle and Zealous were on cooking duty when they heard this.
Oh, is that Nolan? Hey, Nolan, how's it going, man?
Yeah, you know, it is funny. From certain parts of the prison, you can hear people, and it's through vents or whatnot. Usually the guards will shut that down quick.
Guess the guards are feeling generous because they let Nolan out of solitary to come eat with us.
Bun me up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's not happening. They're not letting Nolan out of solitary to come eat with you. Not happening. Even if it did happen, it'd be the laziest guard you ever want to meet. 20, 30, 32,
Wake
33
up, it's yard
hours.
time.
Yard time.
Everybody line up outside your cell.
Every time I finally fall asleep, I get woken up. I'm so sick of this place.
We were so bored out of our mind, and even though this is just that time,
They're in for 30 hours and they're already bored out of their minds. They can't sleep. You know, that is a wake-up call in its own way. I mean, the confinement, I don't know if I can do it anymore myself.
grass outside, it was a massive blessing.
Look at this little yard. I never even seen a yard like that.
Header!
Oh, ball's gone.
The game.
For a second out there, I forgot I was a prisoner. The outside courtyard with the grass feels very liberating.
It's my turn to shower and I'm free. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better now. I'm literally about to cry.
You know, he's right. A shower makes you feel so much better. You feel like a human being again. I've been there where they don't give you showers. One time 2 weeks. So if you want to talk about fucking smell yourself and all that, oh my God, it's bad.
Bro, in prison they strip everything away from you, so even something as simple as hot water for a few minutes literally changes the course of your whole day.
He's true. A little bit of hot water changes the force for the whole day.
10 hours left in this dump.
In prison, the only way you can see your family or friends is
I want to go back for a second and show you something. I talk often about it on TV. This little thing, door in the middle against these two cells, that is called a pipe chase. That's where they can go in there and control the water in your cell, on your toilet, and everything else. So if they want to shut that toilet out, and they have, and you have to keep shitting, and they tell you to beg you to put it on, you will. It's cruel and unusual, but it's done. I just want to show you what a pipe chase is.
in prison, the only way you can see your family or friends is through visitation.
Mom? Dad?
Nolan, what?
Okay, now they have visits. In a real prison, you're gonna have a visit on a visiting yard or a courtyard, and it's not usually through glass unless it's a county jail, or maybe you're in the hole, and sometimes you put you through the hole, you have to do that. But very rarely you see a physical big prison have glass visits like this. They don't. You meet, you get to hug, kiss your wife, then you have to sit apart. Some prisons even let you sit next to them and hold their hand. Some don't. So yes, this is just showing you, I guess, a county jail kind of place.
We raised you better than this.
I like that. The parents raised them better.
Run this place.
You will behave the rest of the time that you're in here.
Listen, I might escape.
No.
Oh, look at those parents got me want to fucking slap that kid.
Chris has a visitor.
Come on, just hurry up.
Absolutely, you get excited for visits. See how he's getting excited for a visit? What adorable kid, too.
I wish I could hold you, buddy.
Look at that.
Hey, visitation's over.
No, but I just got to see my son.
That's what they do. Visitation's over. You're fucked.
I'm gonna be honest, guys, this prison food gets bland really fast. I'm only in here for 2 days, and I couldn't imagine living years in prison.
He says the food gets bland after 2 days. The food is the shittiest part of prison. I would have to say, really. Obviously missing your family. But this is big time. This is kind of funny, and you can see how it's just a kind of setup, which is pretty cool. Good for him for doing this.
Your last meal in prison. Round of applause.
Your last meal in prison, you wouldn't be doing this. You'd be keeping a low profile. Someone try to kill you.
It's not fun. We're just idiots that can make anything look fun. Don't go to jail.
Last meal was good.
Good for you, MrBEAST. Just talking about don't go to prison. Good for you.
I'm getting out of here.
This guy's a funny dude. He's trying to escape, yeah. Without a plan. Doesn't know where to go. You see what they're doing with the other guys? That's what they would do. Everybody's got to get on their back. They can either get cuffed up or held at gunpoint and gone. And that's from the yard. They would beat the fuck out of him. Nolan is done. Nolan wouldn't last 10 minutes in prison, no less fucking 50 hours.
Inmates!
Yeah!
We officially have less than 30 minutes remaining!
Look at them counting down.
Nolan is still in solitary confinement. Let's salute him.
Let's salute Nolan in solitary.
3, 2, 1. It is officially been 50 hours!
Ah, they don't get released like that. You get taken down. Look at this, they're having a party right there on the tier. That is funny. I'll tell you what they do. They process you, you go down to R&D, which is receiving and discharge, and it's before count, and then you're processed and you are thrown out of the fucking prison. Well, anyway, you got an idea of what they went through and how much it was not like a real prison, but that's okay. He did highlight a good thing by telling people don't go to prison. Seems like good guys there and having fun and doing their thing. That's why I like their videos. Have a great time, everybody. Enjoy. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Like us on Instagram, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. Have a great day. Don't go to prison.